incredibly impressed. You wouldn't tell the people at home, so they can hear you now, what we've got going on here and what you do.
All right, so we make the extender camera products that are friction based. Started off with a 19-inch arm back in 2005 for E&G cameras because I was in television news and I need to get better lighting on interview. And then from there we've moved to different size arms. We went to an 11-inch arm. We went to 50 millimeter rod mounts. We're at friction mounts. We make tons of camera accessories now. Everything we make is friction based, so you just move it and you leave it. I mean, you can use your monitors. This is our new multi that'll be coming out soon. And you just move your product where you need it, and you can leave it there.
Does it respond to the amount of weight that's on it, or does it have it must have a weight capacity? You can't just put like a 20-pound dumbbell on here.
Well, no, yeah, everything's, we kind of recommend like 2.5 pounds, but I have guys using more than that. On the arms, we give you a tool, so you're actually able to adjust the tension for the product that you're using at the time.
Okay.
So, no, they work really, really well. If you want them light and loose and move wherever you want, just at the touch, you can, adjust it to that, or even heavier.
Right. I'm sure there's got to be the occasional ding-a-ling who walks by and smacks it, and then you just move it right back where it goes. Now, how many products do you have in circulation right now?
Right now, I think we have 32 products listed. God. So you can go on Adorama.com and you can look and see what you want. And you can also come to our website, theextender.com, THEXTENDER, leave that E out of there, and see all the products that we offer and the kits that we offer. We started putting our most popular products in kits to help people decide what they needed for their DSLR, for the E&G. It just makes life a lot easier.
Sure. So D-Pro is the parent company?
The parent company.
Okay.
I also own a video production company, which is D-Pro Video.
Okay.
So I've been in the industry for 26 years shooting. I think of products when I'm out in the field that I really need to make my life easier. Go back with my engineer, we create the products, and we sell them to everybody else that needs them as well.
Now, how did you get, let's go back.
Okay.
You're in school, you're working in summers, and you're saying to myself, what am I going to be when I grow up? Why video? I had to ask myself the same question. Why go into production?
Funny thing, in college, I was in a telecommunications course. My teacher took me to ABC Channel 10 in San Diego, where I'm from. Walked in that place, saw that, and something clicked inside of my head and said, you want to be in television. This is what you want to do. And from that moment on, I took an internship and then moved from there. I spent 12 years in television news, going from Santa Barbara, San Diego, Phoenix, and then came back to San Diego and was a videographer for the San Diego Zoo and Wald Allen Park for 10 years. So then
that must have been great.
Yeah, so got into the documentary style, and everything you saw on the news with the baby panda was all me back in the 90s and stuff. So
now there was, if I'm remembering correctly, Three's Company was set in San Diego,
That's
and there's
true.
that whole sequence where they're in the zoo.
Yep.
In the titles, that was not you. You didn't shoot that.
No, I was probably pretty young when that happened. I don't think I was in the business yet.
I know, it's just strange because I think I only watched it on reruns. But one of my favorite all-time shows set in your hometown.
Oh yeah, San Diego's the best. I love San Diego.
Is it? It's so okay. LA, one of my favorite towns, but I'm not here that much. So San Diego, what does it have to offer that Los Angeles doesn't, aside from other industries than film and television?
Well, we don't have the traffic congestion that LA has.
What There's no traffic in LA.
Yeah, a trip that should have taken me 2 hours took me 3 hours because of traffic. The weather is beautiful all year round. You can go from being at the beach to the mountains and the snow in the winter. You could go hiking, biking, boating. You can do it all in San Diego. That's why it's like the famous, best place to live area in the whole United States.
Is it on one of those top places?
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
Can imagine.
And the cost of living proves it too.
No, really, it's not so bad.
No, the cost of living's kind of high.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean you're paying for the sunshine.
Wait, we're gonna pay for this now?
Yeah, you have to pay for sunshine.
Okay, I thought it was with my flight. I was getting peanuts, a free drink, and some sunshine.
Yeah, and you had to pay for that baggage unless you took Southwest.
No, I had to pay for my bag.
There you go.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. Thank you very much, United. But this new product, because this is something that you're bringing here for the first time?
Yeah, we showed it at NAB. This is the prototype. We're probably just a couple weeks away from releasing it. We went and got feedback from the people at NAB, and we're changing a few things, changing the mechanism to make it perfect, because I want to make that product perfect.
Right.
Before I get it out to the public, I don't want it to break. I want it to be strong. I want it to work just like I say it's going to work.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing, and we're not too far away from the release, and it's called the Multi.
Now, I noticed that you've removed a lot of the material from the inside here because it could easily be a solid piece.
Correct.
But this obviously makes it a lot lighter. Doesn't really compromise the strength of it at all.
No. And all the new products, we're redesigning our older arms, and we're actually giving them the new look.
Okay.
So the new arms will be coming out in the next month or two with the same type of look, and so they'll be lighter than we've had in the past, which a lot of people would really, really like. They like
sure.
not feeling that weight on their camera,
Yep.
but if it's as strong as it can be and be light, that's the most amazing part.
And then this piece, do you mind if I,
No, that's
because I
fine.
know it's going to go and then it's just going to nest. Whoops.
Yep.
Sorry, small HD. See, so really when it's not loaded up, the form factor is pretty. It has a really nice symmetry to it, which I think is probably not an accident. But it just nests down, it stores flat. Do you make cases that they go in also, or do you just throw
Well,
in a
we
bag?
made it so it fits in your case, so you can
Right.
buy any other manufacturer's case, and then you can put them in flat. You know,
Right.
it's great. They're not going to be all obtrusive out and hanging out and stuff. And then, like on the NG model that we first came out with, it collapses flat onto the handle of your camera, and you can leave it there.
That's great. Well, that's
So-
the other thing. Making something that can live on your camera
Yep.
is pretty important. So that just literally just I bend it there. You can tell it takes a little bit of force to, and then just stops tight.
Yeah, and you can control all the friction you want in every single product that we make. So.
Wow. And so you make these cold shoe adapters here.
Cold shoe adapter, so you can adapt. Like on a C100, it comes with quarter 20. I didn't want a quarter 20, so I took one of our CSR 10s, which is the cold shoe adapter, and converted it. Did the same thing down here. Took the rosette on the camera, we put the shoe in it, and now we have a shoe on the side of the tripod that I put an audio recorder on in our little 2-inch arm.
I have the same head, by the way. Miller head.
Love Miller.
Yeah. Was it the M7 before or something?
This is the Solo.
This is the DS20. But I got mine at the New York Times TV auction when they went out of business for very cheap.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. I use it all the time. So,
Yeah, the guys at Miller are awesome.
Yes, and now that you can take your stuff to their place in Jersey and have it repaired. But I have the oldest fluid head tripod. I found it on eBay or Craigslist 10 years ago. Wooden legs. So I'm trying to find a spreader if you know one. And then it has this incredibly ancient fluid head that they will try to fix.
Oh,
they
wow.
promised me, but I can't imagine. It's
That's amazing if they can do that.
well, it's a museum piece. That's the thing. If I could have it in the front, when people
Yeah.
walk into the office, it'd be kind of nice.
That'd be amazing.
So, are you still in production also? So you kind of ride both companies?
Both companies have video production shoots during the week, and then I come back and I do the extender. So 2 companies under one umbrella.
That's and so you must have tons of free time.
Oh, absolutely, tons, tons. I'm here. I'm spending my weekend up in beautiful LA with all these excellent people.
I know it's actually a beautiful day. It's a little hot, but you got the right idea with the sunglasses. I got to get some of those.
Yeah.
What kind of production are you working on now?
I'm doing a lot of medical production as we speak. I'm doing a lot of educational as well. I've done the whole gamut from reality to television news to documentary. So I've pretty much had my hand in everything.
Wow, you are a busy, busy man. Thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to come and talk to us twice.
No problem.
I'm assuming that the audio was good on this one, Peter. He got the thumbs up.
Oh, I'm glad to see that.
Why don't you tell everybody again where they can find you and where they can find Extender, okay?
Okay, you can find the extender directly through us at www.theextender.com. That's TEHEXTENDER, and we have various dealers around. Adorama is one of them.
All right, terrific. Take a look at it. Go to Adorama if you're in New York and get it. And this is Josh Apter. We're going to go somewhere else, whether it's to a spot or to someone else live. We don't really know. That's what's so exciting about being here live at Cinegear is that you never know what's coming next. All I know is we're not going to be on anymore for a little while.
No.
So take care. We'll see you in a minute. We'll be back.